Hey guys, how you going? This is Hold the Ball HCB. Probably a more more serious mood, I suppose. It's not every day that you sort of feel emotionally inclined to do something as opposed to doing it because it's a scheduled sort of a thing. For those of you who are unaware, I'm a absolute big fan of California Rugby League, as you can see with the hat I'm wearing. I've known about this league since 2019 when I saw like its first ad back in the day showing the LA Mongrel versus this San Francisco Savage in a promo video. Every part of me watching that video was full of dreams, full of hope, and full of anticipation for what would be a great change in rugby league. Fast forward, and obviously, we've had these teams play each other. And for those of you who are still, again, unsure of who California Rugby League is, they're a Californian Rugby League that is actually based in California, which consists of 7 teams, or consisted. Now, when I sort of first heard the news, which was shared and posted by California Rugby League a few days ago, I was obviously perplexed and wanted to sort of know what on earth was going on. I had a chance to actually sort of talk with CRL, and they just let me know what happened. Long story short, there was a brawl that involved some people from some teams, right? And again, like I said, I'm not here to point the finger as much as I am just to explain what's happened from everyone's point of view and then give you guys my opinion. So what happened was there was a brawl, and it was filmed, and I believe it was in the San Diego region. And because of that, I'm assuming the publicity and whatever, it was a bad look, obviously. California Rugby League decided to indefinitely suspend the teams involved. Again, I just want to say it again. That's just from what was said. And then obviously from there, as a fan, again, you're sort of left wondering. And for me personally, I was left there just... unsure what was happening next, especially with the team suspended, right? Like, you're sort of unsure, like, what happens when, and what happens to the players who are not involved? What about the blokes who are not into that? What about the guys who just turn up, play rugby league because they love it, and don't want to have any of the outside noise? What about those players? I think those are some of my first thoughts. Now, again, the fight does not reflect California Rugby League in any shape or form, nor does it reflect the team, right? Or the teams. The people involved, that's their own business, unfortunately. It came at a costly price, but that does not reflect LA Mongrel, San Diego Barracuda, so on and so forth, or California Rugby League. Now, with that said, there was an article that came out today by Rugby League Planet, and basically the summation, so just, the summation of the article was, so there was a brawl involved LA Mongrel, OC, which is Orange County, as well as Barracudas, and it was in San Diego. The CRL did decide to suspend indefinitely the teams involved, representing California Rugby League. And the California Rugby League coaches actually moved on. That was for both LA as well as San Diego Barracudas, right? So both those teams, their coaches have moved on. And just on the note as well, Coach Eddie, who was the former coach of the LA Mongrel, resigned from that position, stating that CRL did not want him to go, but he thought he would do just do it. So he wanted to step down from that. And as you can sort of see, it's just an absolute messy situation, in my opinion. Now, what's also happened internal of that, or should I say something, relative to it, is the NARL West, just quickly, will be joining the CRL. Right, or the CRL joining NRL West. I'm not too sure how that sort of works. But basically, the Las Vegas Blackjacks, the Phoenix Venom, the San Diego Swell, and also Utah Rugby League will be part of the new competition heading into next year. That is basically the summation of it all. And I just want to clarify again. I did actually get word, via Twitter, that San Diego Rugby League actually... San Diego Barracuda, stated that they were actually unaware of what happened and that none of their players were actually involved, and that they're trying to, be in contact with CRL and to see what's sort of happening. Again, just my thoughts, man, to those involved. Like, just as you can see, like I said, it's not every day you sort of do something because you're emotionally inclined to, And here I am, sort of just again trying to pick up the pieces from what I can see. As someone who has followed this league, had a yarn, had a bit of banter of these players, and previews, predictions, and even had the privilege and honor, the absolute honor to interview and be part of these players and coaches as they, play each other and all that. As someone who's been part of that, it's absolutely devastating and heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because I know the absolute blood, sweat, and tears that these guys have put in to play this game that they love. All voluntary. They play because they love it. These no, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 payday at the end of this. These no, long contract, nothing like that. These are just men who put in their heart, their blood, their sweat, their tears into trying to create a movement that is rugby league and a movement that is the CRL. And as I sort of sit here, I think of those times and I'm just saddened personally. That is my own opinion. Now, again, I go back to the San Diego Barracudas, who said that they had no involvement and they want to talk with the CRL. For me personally, again, I'm not going to try and mitigate things. I'm not the mediator here. I'm just somebody who's a fan of this and loves watching what they're doing and will continue to follow. But I'm just hoping that there is some communication barriers that can be deleted, that can be sort of done away with, and that both parties can come to the table and talk about what's happened. It's very important and fundamental to the progress of rugby league in California that the communication does happen. Now, I'm not here saying I'm the saving grace. I'm not here saying that my words will do magic and will heal whatever's happened. As you can see, with these teams apparently done with, it's a crucial blow. It's a sad blow, and again, I am not siding with anyone here. I need to make that clear. I love CRL. California Rugby League will always have a special place to me as a rugby league creator. I've met so many great people doing this, and I continue and I will continue to keep being part of this. However, as I said, with all journeys, unfortunately, there's some bumps in the road, and this seems to be one of them. As I look back again, I just really want to just throw some peace there. I really want there to be some sort of peace, sort of consideration there between the teams involved. It's just absolutely it's devastating, for California Rugby League, especially them making inroads. And obviously, you got the LA Mongrel, and I sort of feel for the players who were not involved. I feel for those who actually genuinely just want to play the game and don't care about the other stuff, the rubbish that happened. I really just, I just really want the best for both parties, but I think both parties need to sit at the table and have a talk. I think that'll be important. I'm more than happy to be involved if you guys wanted me to. Again, I'm not here to create drama. I'm just telling you guys I love this product. I love CRL, man. It's as simple as that. And I know I'm not the only one. And there are those who have followed me on this journey who have had the privilege of actually being exposed to California Rugby League. Those on the side of this shore, right over here in New Zealand, Australia, who have had that privilege to actually experience this. And the first bump in the road, I think, is always the hardest. But in saying that, it can always be the one we can draw and learn experiences from, learn things from, learn lessons. I really do hope that all parties involved can somehow get together. But look, that's my opinion. Heartbreaking. Especially if those teams are definitely gone. Okay, again, that is my own opinion there. I love talking about the San Diego Barracudas and the LA Mongrel, and you sort of had a yarn and a bit of banter and a bit of laughs, but deep down inside you just love what they're doing. Doesn't matter who's first, doesn't matter who's last, winning or losing, whatever. What matters though is, like I said, the guys who've put in their hard work into this. And I am not too sure what's happening next year regarding the NARL West joining in. Obviously, as I mentioned, the Las Vegas Blackjacks, the Phoenix Venoms, the San Diego Swirls, as well as Utah Rugby League. I'm not too sure how they fit in this equation. I'm not too sure what happens regarding players and all that stuff. Again, coaches, I don't know. But all I know is that there needs to be some sort of progress and there needs to be some sort of communication. I say this again as an avid California Rugby League fan. I say this as somebody who, again, understand the situation. I get it. I get it. You've got to act swiftly. I understand. But I guess from where I'm coming from, it's more so about trying to understand. I guess particularly for those who were not involved, particularly those type of players, and the coaches and stuff. And yeah, I just want you guys though to know that this does not reflect on California Rugby League. And yeah, just devastating. That's my opinion. But yeah, I probably am going to finish it off here. Again, like I said, this video here was not intended to bash anyone. This video here was not intended to go on sides. This video here was not intended to throw any dirt on anyone or anything like that. This is purely from my point of view, reading to you guys exactly what's happened, giving you guys my own little opinion, but again, one that's impartial and one that just wants to see both sides thrive. I do hope, though, genuinely, that both sides can come to the table. Yeah, but yeah, and in regards to the article as well, particularly if it is not obviously, going according to what has been really actually factually stated, especially by Coach Addy and by the San Diego Barracudas, it's probably something that needs to be revised. But in saying that, that is my opinion there. Again, California Rugby League and to the teams involved, I wish you guys nothing but the best. I'll continue to be here, be part of this movement, but yeah, definitely will say that I'm definitely emotionally inclined to have done this, and yeah, I definitely am feeling this as a fan of this great league. But in saying that, guys, yeah, if there was ever a time, if you guys wanted me to chat, please let me know. More than happy to do so. Again, just some dude who loves what you guys are doing. That's all. But yeah, that's all from me now. Take it easy. I'll see you guys next time.